Hi, my name is Rebecca Harankiu, and I'm a Senior Gold Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. This video is going to talk a little bit about expectations with Plexus, how to go slowly with the products, and how to listen to your body so that you can have the best results. I do need to just let everybody know that the information that you're going to hear is a combination of things that I've learned over the years from some of my own research, some things I've learned in school, and then I've scattered some opinions throughout here. First and foremost, congratulations on beginning your Plexus journey. It's very exciting. I'm very excited for you that you have put your health and wellness at the forefront of your priority list and that you're making some changes that will hopefully positively impact the rest of your life. So that's awesome. I am going to burst a little bubble right now and tell you that this is not going to happen overnight. You are not going to get healthy overnight. You're not going to lose weight overnight. You're not going to fix any problems overnight. So now that I burst that, I want to just encourage you and say that it does take a little bit of time, and there is a lot of great stuff that's going to happen in that process. So as your body is healing and you're feeling better, you're going to appreciate it so much. You're going to appreciate relief from symptoms. You're going to appreciate every pound that you shed, and feeling better is going to not be a struggle. It's going to be something that you're going to welcome almost with open arms, and you're just going to be really happy to be going through it. So I just wanted to tell you that because a lot of people see things in social media and it looks like these things happen overnight, and they just really didn't. It's not a lie necessarily, it's just a misconception. And anytime that you change your health for the better and begin taking supplements or incorporating exercise or clean eating, it's just going to take a little bit of time. So I hope that doesn't discourage you, but that it encourages you, and that each part of this journey is something that you can feel good about and be motivated to continue. The next thing that I want to say is I just want to hit this little one real quickly. Don't forget to take your water. Don't forget to drink your water. Generally, half of your body weight in ounces is what we recommend. So for example, if you weigh 150 pounds, you want to drink about 75 ounces of water every day. In the beginning, I thought, whoa, Nelly, that is a lot of water. I've never had that much water ever. It was hard. It was really hard for me. But I want to encourage you to do it. I was able to do it, and I know you can too. I do not recommend that you drink more than 100 ounces, only because you can potentially dilute your electrolytes, and that can have some negative side effects that you probably don't want to experience, which could include headaches, fatigue. Some people can experience some dizziness, and I just don't want you to have to go through that and have it be a water issue, because that could really discourage you from taking your supplements, and it's not the supplements in that case, it's the water. So half your body weight in ounces. If you are working out or if you're working in the sun, I think that the 100 ounces is fine. In fact, for me personally, I'm able to do a little bit more than 100 ounces when I do those things. So that might work with you. If you're having issues with water, talk to your sponsor and they can help you work that out. There's a lot of tricks that people have, and I just don't want that to be the reason that this doesn't work for you. The next thing that I want to just let you know is that the products are very flexible. Plexus is a tool to help you get healthy, and it's really nice because you can, for the most part, as long as you get these products in your body, they're going to work. And everybody can tweak things a little to their own liking and find the right combination that works for them, and that's really awesome. So this is where listening to your body comes in. So let me kind of get started and talk about how to take some of the products. I'm going to talk specifically about the Triplex combo. Most people, I would say, start out with Slim or the Triplex combo. And this can have some highs and lows, and I don't want you to feel discouraged by taking these products. So I'm going to go through some things. You may have seen charts floating around that refer to taking the products and break it down into weeks. On week 1, you do this, week 2, you do this, etc., etc. I'm going to break it down into stages. We're going to have stages 1 through 6, and they're going to basically, as you work through the stages, you'll begin to listen to your body, and you'll hear what your body is saying and whether or not you can move on to the next stage. I like this better because I feel like for me, when I was going through the weeks and I started having some things that I didn't really like, some detox symptoms that were holding me back a little bit, I thought, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? You know, everybody else is just flying right through this triplex combo. And I'm not. What's wrong with me? I must be really sick. It wasn't the case. It wasn't that I was really sick. It was that my body was just responding a little bit differently, and I needed some more time with some of the products. So, for starters, stage one is just Slim. Slim is awesome. It is one of my favorite products. You take one stick of Slim, and I recommend that you start it 30 minutes before breakfast. If you take thyroid medication, you want to make sure you take it 4 hours away from that medication. But I think that people should start with doing it before breakfast. Eventually, you might be like me and be able to change it to before lunch or before dinner, or, you know, just whenever you can fit it into your crazy day. But I think it's good to start with it right before breakfast, and see how it goes. If you are experiencing more energy, better sleep, reduced cravings, less brain fog, fewer afternoon crashes, overall feelings of awesomeness, it's working, and you're probably ready to move on to stage two. For me, it took me about a week to feel awesome. By day 3 or 4, I did have more energy, but after about a week, I just felt great. So I decided to move on to the next stage. Stage 2 is going to include the BioCleanse and ProBio 5. So you're still going to have that one stick of Slim. Probably you're still going to be doing it in the morning when you first wake up. And then you can add one BioCleanse. I recommend between breakfast and lunch is when I recommend this with this stage 2 edition. You're going to add one BioCleanse. For me, this gave me a little bit of a burst of energy. It helped things move a little smoother in the bowel department. Everything was good. And then for stage 2, you're also going to add one ProBio 5. I recommend that you do this before bed on an empty stomach. If you experience some anxiousness in the night, like you wake up around 2 or 3, or you feel some heart flutteries, or it just kind of makes you feel a little fidgety, you might need to take it with dinner. So listen to your body. Most people can handle, I don't want to say most people, many people can handle one ProBio 5 before bed on an empty stomach, but that's not the case with everybody. So listen to your body. As long as you're doing really well with this, and everything is good, I recommend that you stick with it for about a week. And if after a week everything is still good, go ahead and move on to stage 3. Stage 3 is going to have one stick of Slim, 2 BioCleanse, and 2 ProBio 5. The 2 BioCleanse, you can take them both between breakfast and lunch. I personally had to split them up. So things were a little smoother than I wanted, so I had to split them apart and take one between breakfast and lunch and one between lunch and dinner. And then at this point, you're also increasing to 2 ProBio 5 before bed. For me, this caused a slight headache the next day and the day after that. So I was able to push through it. The symptoms weren't so intense that I couldn't push through. So the headache subsided and I felt really great. Some people say that the headache is not great and it's very distracting, like at work, or, you know, even if they're having the headache when they're sleeping, it's something that they can't handle. Scale it back to 1 ProBio 5. If it's something that you can't push through, then scale it back. But if you can push through that symptom, stick with it. The next stage is going to be stage 4, and that is when you have one stick of Slim, 2 BioCleanse in the morning, 1 BioCleanse in the afternoon, and then 2 ProBio 5. So you're sticking with 2 ProBio 5. I recommend increasing the BioCleanse before the ProBio 5. At this point, I was able to have 2 BioCleanse in the morning together between breakfast and lunch. And that worked fine with me. I think I was starting to get a handle on the products. I was listening to my body. I knew what was feeling good and what wasn't. So 2 was working together. Some people prefer to take 1 in the morning and then 2 in the afternoon if they feel like they ever have any urgency with a bowel movement and they just want to make sure that they're home for it, whatever. Listen to your body. And then still we're sticking with 2 ProBio 5. Probio 5 is something that I really do think that people need to go slow with. So stage 4, 1 stick of Slim, 3 Bio Cleanse, and then 2 Probio 5. The next stage is stage 5, 1 stick of Slim, 2 Bio Cleanse in the morning, 2 Bio Cleanse in the afternoon, and now you can increase it to 3 Probio 5. Now, this is where in my personal health journey, things got a little stressful. Literally a little bit stressful. I kind of experienced some anxiety, and I had some negative side effects, some detox symptoms, and I thought, I'm supposed to be feeling better, not worse. And I did feel a little bit worse, but my body was healing. I'm just going to give you a little list of some detox symptoms because you might go through them. So that could include nausea, headache, fatigue, dizziness, swollen glands, elevated heart rate. You can get yeast infections. You can have sweats, skin irritations. Some people experience like mouth sores or sore throat. If you can push past the symptom, stick with it. If it lasts more than a week, definitely scale back. It could be that you possibly are sick and it's not just a detox symptom. But if your symptom is a little stronger than you really like, scale it back on that Probio 5. Move back. So stage 5, 1 Slim, 4 Bio Cleanse total, 3 Probio 5. Stage 6 is when you have 1 stick of Slim, 2 Bio Cleanse in the morning, 2 Bio Cleanse in the afternoon, and then 4 Probio 5. This stage took me a really long time to get to. My stage 5 lasted pretty long because I kept having to scale it back for a couple of days and then go back up and then scale it back and then go back up. And so stage 6 took me a while to get to, but once I did, I felt so much better. After stage 6, you will adjust your dosage to suit your body. So you may increase your Bio Cleanse if you're more on the constipated side, you can increase your Bio Cleanse. If you tend to then have a looser stool, you can scale back your Bio Cleanse. And especially like if you have any like if you're going through any symptoms, any skin issues, if you get sick, change how many Probio 5s you're having. So for example, we had strep throat running around, and I really didn't want to get that, so I kind of increased my Probio 5, but then I ended up with some headaches from increasing that, so I scaled it back. So you can adjust things to your liking depending on how you need them. Go slow with these products. It could take you 3 months, 4 months to get to stage 6. It could take you a long time. Don't feel discouraged by that. Your body is healing. These products are really good. Definitely go slowly. Don't do any of this really fast because then you could have some side effects that would discourage you, and then you might not like the products. If you have any questions, get with your sponsor. I really recommend that you're in constant communication with them and that you are kind of chronicling, you're like journaling sort of back and forth with them about your journey. Use them as a soundboard. Tell them everything that you're going through. I promise they're not going to think you're weird. Be open and work things out. You might have to tweak things to fit your lifestyle, to fit your body. Most likely you will have to tweak things, but don't be discouraged by that. I hope that this video motivated you to stick with things, to push through any negative side effects that you might have, and to go slowly with your products. And I hope that it also encouraged you to not expect things to happen overnight. And good luck. Again, I'm really excited for you. And if you have any questions, get with the ambassador that you're working with. Thanks.